Pootie Tang was an only child. His father, Daddy Tang, worked hard to raise Pootie right. He had this belt. He was so fast with that belt that before Pootie could do wrong, Daddy Tang would set him right.
Don't you grab them peas without asking your mama, boy.
May I dine on the cherries, Mommy?
Yes, you may, Pootie Tang.
Now that's better. You got to have respect to get respect, Pootie Tang.
And that's the way it was. Daddy Tang and his belt was always there, teaching Pootie the difference between good and bad. Now, when I say he was always there, I mean he was always there.
Hey, Pootie, let's steal some apples.
Family, welcome to Irvington Unbound, the official online newsletter of the Sheridan St Block Association. I'm your host, Jay, and I hope you and yours are happy to the core. Let's get to work. On August 2nd, there is supposed to be that community meeting on the rodent initiatives. There isn't a flyer for the event, and details weren't available by the production of this video, but if it takes place, we'll be sure to provide any information released to the block. In Block News, next week begins the preliminary meeting of the Block Vigilance Committee. If you are interested in securing the safety of our block, please shoot an email. Link in the description. In local news, there has been a petition to get the state to take over the township's finances circulating. It's a response to Irvington's over $2 million budget deficit. The bridge on Lyons was finished slightly ahead of schedule, which is a stark contrast from the last episode where an extension was requested. Last year's dumpster initiative cost the township a reported $500,000. Seeing how we have a deficit, it stands to reason why such a gratuity wouldn't be available this year. The directors' meeting was the usual. Say it with me. Vacants, speeding cars, trash and debris, unruly neighbors, and praise for the administration. It's been over a year. There's a drill at this point. We got it down to a science. Michael Spruill made another notable appearance asking the question, when does Black Lives Matter to Black lives? Or something along those lines, when he spoke passionately of the disgusting Elizabeth River, and a complaint about the expedience of Uber requests was made as well, a problem we are very well versed with. In state news, New Jersey ranked dead last in financial outlook, according to a report published by the Mercatus Center at George Washington University. The Republican Party hasn't invested in the governor's race, leaving Republican nominee Kim Guadagno at a steep disadvantage, with the latest polling having Democratic nominee Phil Murphy with a commanding 55% to 26% lead on the serving lieutenant governor. New Jersey just became the third state to raise the minimum smoking age to 21, and New Jersey Advanced Media reports opioid-related deaths have reached a new high. #in the drug war. In national news, O.J. Simpson got parole, and a lot of black entertainers were involved in scandals. Normally, we don't discuss such things on this program, but this avalanche feels like it's distracting from the fact that Illinois is on the verge of bankruptcy, and there are plenty of states buckling under the weight of their pension programs, New Jersey included. Mainstream media is pressing the Russia story full board while wars continue to rage overseas. Refugees flood Western society. North Korea is stepping up its missile game. China's financial bubble is expanding. Poverty continues to ravish our communities. Jeff Sessions and his drug war is just gearing up, and I haven't even touched on what happened at the G20 summit. With all that going on in the world, just remember, all politics are local. So this here is a J-note. Look, a petition to have the state take over the township's finances isn't a worthwhile endeavor. Right now, Christie is governor, and I don't want him watching my sky. When Phil Murphy wins in November, he won't step against Tony Voss in such a way with how hard Mayor Voss pimped the township out for him in the primaries. There's no victory to be had there. So, with that being said, let's wrap this up. Thank you so much for watching. Really happy with the way the newer videos have been turning out, and thank you so much for sticking with me through some very rough changes. But that's what family's about, adjusting and getting through growing pains together. I love you guys. Don't forget to do all the YouTube things by liking, commenting, subbing if you haven't. Oh, and sharing. Especially amongst the ladies. Guys, it's a There's a sausage factory in there. Until the next video, take care of yourselves and each other. Love.
Do you know how long I wanted to own my own restaurant?
3 weeks at Sunday dinner. That was the first time you mentioned it. And you only started doing the stupid Sunday dinner thing because you saw Soul Food on cable. We're gonna pause this for the benefit of all y'all who never saw Soul Food. Soul Food is a movie about a big, humongous black grandmother, aptly named Big Mama. Big Mama demonstrates her love by feeding herself and her offspring enormous amounts of pig lard. Then, get this, Big Mama's arteries are so clogged, they gotta amputate her arm.
It was her leg.
Right, okay, whatever, leg. Then, she dies of a heart attack. Or another stroke, or something.
God called her home.
And what does the family do after she dies? They get together for a Sunday dinner and eat the same food that just killed Big Mama. The same food! They didn't learn a lesson. Nobody went on a diet, and that's the end of the movie.